And a very, very warm welcome along, everybody. It's Friday, of course. How are we all doing? I've got loads of people to welcome in. So welcome in Mitchell, to Stephen, to Paul Anthony, to the lovely Tom Fanto, to the wonderful Kim, to Hayden, to Gemma Barnes. I really hope you got the job, Gemma. To Eclipse, to Splorticus, to Stephen Kramer again, to Cumbe, to Tez, to Deadpool, and to Chad Northern. How are we all doing here on this fantastic Friday? I've got to be honest, I am dreading this run. Rival 2 is absolutely seeing an easy lunch, as Kanto said. Let's get the graphics up and let us have a look at our Relicanth. This is, of course, a Generation 3 Pokemon. I've called it Cold because it's based off some kind of coldfish. And we have 26 HP at level 5, so we do have quite a lot of bulk behind us. We're holding a berry and our only moves are Tackle and Harden. We've got 15 in attack, 18 in defense, 10 in special attack, 12 in special defense, and 10 in speed. And we are risking it with Hidden Power Flying to take care of those grass and fighting types, even though we do take quite a hit to the rest of our stats. So we're going to be risking it. Might not be the best play, but we will see how it goes. Oh no, it's not good news, Gemma. I'm feeling a little bit more energetic today, thank you, Deadpool. Very much on the mend, hopefully. And welcome in, Andreas. I'm doing very well, thank you. And hello, D1 as well. And Peach, we're all in. But if I keep welcoming everybody, we're never going to get this run done, and this is going to be a long one to begin with. So I'm going to get the timer going, and we're going to see how we get on. So we're playing at night. I have a horrible feeling, you know, I've not set the day. Oh, we're playing on Saturday, so I will need to change the clock at some point. Yes, we're in the slow level up group. Ooh, Fire Red Omega, have fun playing that. And of course, only having Tackle is going to be a bit of a pain in the beginning of the game. Tackle only being 95% accurate in this generation. Now, we're playing at night to try and avoid a lot of those pesky grass-type Pokemon. And thank you so much for the 199 a Gamer's Tale. Hopefully that will come through on screen at some point. It's on a bit of a satellite delay at the moment, but thank you so much. Gamehook can change the clock for me, but I set this run up yesterday. Yes, Ancient Power with the Omniboost is something I'm going to be hoping will be a bit of a breakthrough for us. Although if we knock out a Pokemon with Ancient Power, then we're not going to get an Omniboost. You cannot get a stat boost if you knock out a Pokemon in Generation 2, which is a little bit nonsense, but we will work with it. Now we have very low special attack at the moment, only 45 in special attack. So that means we're going to have to think very carefully about how we deal with trainers like Lance. Because normally we'd go for something like Hidden Power Ice, but I don't think even Hidden Power Ice would be enough for Lance's team. And that does mean we're going to have to be relying on the 60 power of Ancient Power. And hopefully that's combined with a couple of PP ups will be what we need. Might even have to take in a Mystery Berry. I think that's the PP restoring berry. We'll see how we get on though. And there we go, the donation came up on screen at long last. I'm going to get up to level 7 before going and talking to Mr. Pokemon. And of course, we could have issues at Falconer as well. Because of course, Falconer has Mudslap on his team. And he sees the Rock type on our Relicanth and is like, yep, that's the move for me. So not only are we running a really bad accuracy move, we're going to be running a really bad accuracy move with an accuracy drop. But we'll worry about Falconer when we get to him. We're absolutely not doing early Sprout Tower this time either. I think that would be one of the worst decisions we could make. So we're going to keep on powering through. Nice critical hit there. I think we're going to try and get every berry that we can as well. Because I've got a horrible feeling we're going to need them. And I think we'll be fine against Rival 1, even though we are a little bit damaged. Yes, a Relicanth, thought to be extinct until 1938. That is the fish I was thinking of. I really hope it delays its extinction permanently, because I don't want to take any resets. It's inevitable we'll have a few resets here and there. But the fewer resets, the better, really. So let's now name the rival triple question mark, as we always do. Have a little chance with Professor Elm, completely ignore the Togepi storyline for the rest of the game. And we'll make our way towards Violet City and to our inevitable doom. In fact, we do know how to catch Pokemon, so we don't need to chat with Dude. Ooh, enjoy the Super Mario RPG remake. Relicanth hasn't changed for millions of years. He's a little bit like me in that sense. I was born permanently in my 30s. I'm very, very old. And the sprite work for this one was unfortunately done by me. Therefore, it's not the best sprite work in the world. I'm definitely not as good as Sombrero Pharaoh, and Lucas has also been doing some fantastic sprites. Over the course of the last stream, he did a very good sprite for a backport we're planning. I am so excited to get that coded in, hopefully for next week, but in the next few weeks at the very least. Risking it for a biscuit there, taking on a Spinnerack. And yes, there have been a lot of good games released over the last couple of months. I personally haven't picked any of them up, because if I do that, I won't do any work at all. You won't see hide nor hair of me for months. I've never played Super Mario RPG. I've heard it's a good game, I've just never had it on my radar. 30's not that bad. I've actually preferred my 30s to my 20s so far. Honestly, I was dreading it all the way up till I turned 30, and then I was kinda happy. After I turned 30, the dread went away. Oh, we got poisoned by the Weedle. It's been a while since we've been poisoned by Budcatcher Wade's Weedle, to be fair. So I'll let him off just this once. We do have an antidote in the bag. We're going to save the berries. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get another level here in the cave. 3 weeks until you turn 30. Well, many happy returns very early for that. I do want to be level 10, I think, but I'm wondering if it's even worth knocking out these Geodude. Yes, we all grow old together. I would love to see a Dunsparce. I've got a Dunsparce backport in the works. Going to be doing that maybe next week, because it's been a while since we've done our last normal type Pokemon. I reckon the Dunsparce could do very, very well. 7 months and you'll be 35. Ooh, how many months away is 7 months? Is that June, July? Something like that. I can do maths, honest. You wouldn't think I got an A in GCSE maths, would you? State of my arithmetic on screen. On screen? On stream. June Lou. Well, if you need to go to the loo in June, then that's your prerogative. The 18th of June. I'm the 16th of May, so we're kind of in the teens together there. We'll perpetually be in our teens, just in the wrong way. Ambipom would give Zangoose a very good ride for top spot. And we can actually take on these bird keepers with great ease, really. Because they've got nothing for us, it's just Falconer who's going to be the issue. So we could take a couple of resets at Falconer. All depends on which way the cookie crumbles. Because we are going to take a fair amount of damage, I would say, from Mudslap. But we do have 130 in defense. It's all going to be about the accuracy. So we'll do the Falconer special of a berry on our Pokemon, and we'll just wing it from here, even though we have fins, not wings. Right, first gym battle. 7 minutes in. Let's see how we go. There's our first accuracy drop. Second accuracy drop. Third accuracy drop. Fourth accuracy drop. Fifth accuracy drop. We just need to hit one more time. Thank you, and a crit. Perfect. Zephyr badge in 7:19. That was a lot smoother than it could have been. We do now get Mudslap, which we can learn. And in terms of backported moves, we have a Rock Tomb, Yawn, which I'm not sure how well that's going to work because I can't remember coding that in. And we also have Earth Power. Now, Earth Power isn't generally on the learn set, but the other move that was there was normally Mud Sport, and honestly, coding that in is a bit of a pest, so I thought get a nice ground move, gives a little bit of coverage. Get the Paralyzed Cure Berry, we'll probably need that. Don't need the Miracle Seed. And we're running from that Bellsprout, absolutely not. We have no special defense and a 4 times weakness to Grass-type moves. Hopefully we'll be level 15 by the time we face Bugsy. Oh dear, we're confused. And he's drinking us. Can we just not hit ourselves? There we go. I'm not a big fan of the month of January. I think you've sort of built up over the course of the year and you've got to start all over again. It seems grossly unfair. And then February's cold as well. Not a fan of that month. You know what? I've never ever considered how a Pokemon in general would smell. But yeah, I reckon you're right. That Relicanth would smell a little bit fishy. Yes, March is cold as well. At least from the 21st of December, the days will get longer again. This is the worst part of the year for me. I cannot stand the days getting shorter and shorter. It's getting dark at about 4 PM here, so it's probably going to be dark by the time I finish stream today. And that's just not a vibe. You know what, let's take on Mr. Wooperman. That is true, March can either be hot or cold. It does depend on the pattern of the winds. It's dark when you eat your lunch, oh no. To be fair, it's dark all the time at the moment. And with the amount of Aurora Borealis we've been having lately, it is kind of nice having the dark weather. But a lot of geomagnetic storms lately. I'm going to play it purposely cautiously in this first part of the run. Take on as many trainers as we can. Oh, boo. I'm kind of glad I live a little bit out in the sticks. You know what? We'll take on him. The diurnal range in March is very big. You can have like 20 in the day and -1, -2 at night. It is always t-shirt weather if you're brave enough. I'm not brave enough. I feel the cold. I'm currently debating whether we take on Hiker Anthony because his Machop will hurt. But we have 130 in defense. Because I think doing Anthony would then take us up to level 15. Where we get a Rock Tomb, and Rock Tomb is going to be very handy. See, my family's partly from Australia, so I have the feel the cold gene. And we are now already in Azalea Town. So we'll do our regular shop. Let's get 8. And 5. That's 4, can't count. Do our heal, we'll have a little chat with Kurt, and then we'll pause the timer to catch the HM friends. And you regulars in chat will be sick of me saying this, but the reason we pause the timer is so that we can catch the HM friends. We do that because there's a huge element of RNG involved in finding the Pokemon, and we want to make it fair for every single run. I really hope the Rock Tomb does dominate Bugsy's Scyther. It's all about Rival 2. There has been some issues with the internet in general today, and we've actually found Paris first today. First of all, Paris, we are gonna... No, we'll do our usual routing. We'll try and get a Psyduck in here. If we don't get in a few encounters, we can get it in National Park. But it does involve a little bit of extra menuing. Yeah, I've been on a Discord call this morning, and suddenly, as soon as I changed channel to go to the live on air channel, it just didn't want to work. So I'm going without anybody in my ear today. And in addition to that, the damage calculator I have has stopped working for some reason. So Dan, if you're watching the VOD, please help at some point. Well, this Psyduck is being very, very elusive today. You wouldn't think it was a 10% encounter. But I'm committed now. Yes, not in my ear, but always in my chat. I don't know what it's been about the internet, but it's been really dodgy for a lot of people this week. Gonna get a shiny before a Psyduck at this rate. It's all about the Oddish. They must be channeling Evil Oddish, who was in chat on Wednesday. Now, I'm going to try and do 3 streams next week, if I've got the energy. It's all a little bit up in the air. But because I can't do videos at the moment, because I'm on a temporary PC, I will be trying to increase the number of streams, at least until the end of the month, until I can try and get my PC sorted again. It's always annoying when the internet goes wrong. It is very strange that the Psyduck line does live in a forest. There we go. Here is Psyduck. First ball, at least, we can unpause the timer, and that is a really good example of why we do pause the timer. Because we were there a very long time. Welcome in, David. How are you today? So we can now progress on with the run. I'm going to use Water Gun just because it's 100% accurate. And in just 1 level's time, we'll get our first Rock-type move. It's only 80% accurate, which isn't great, and it's only 50 power, which is even worse. But we shall see how it goes. Oh, welcome in, Evil Oddish. We were just talking about you. We were finding a bunch of Oddish in the forest. Happy Friday to you too. I hope you've had a wonderful week. Hope you have a lovely, restful weekend planned. Very much into the Oddish Forest. While we were battling that Zubat, we did learn Rock Tomb. And it's only got 10 PP. It's just an altogether bad move, but which Rock-type moves aren't bad in Gen 2? Let's move it up to number 1. Oh god, that didn't do much, did it? But at least we got through. Ancient Power's got 5 PP, and it's only 60 power. It's not as great as I would have hoped. Right, it's time for the Bug-type gym. We do have the type advantage. And we miss. At least we didn't get poisoned. It's mediocre, not awful. You're not wrong there. Oh no, your rival Smoochum froze your Elekid. Well, Smoochum is a very powerful Pokemon. She learns Psychic via level up. She is in some ways better than Jinx. Sandstorm is a rock type. Goodness me, Rock Tomb is bad. I'm going to Water Gun this Kakuna. Save our Rock Tomb for the Beedrill. Nice critical hit. We are going to have to take a PP heal though. And let's take on our final Bug Catcher. Well, hopefully attempt number 2 goes better than attempt number 1. We're poisoned again, we've missed twice, we're getting scratched, it's all going wrong. But we have defeated Josh. Now we do have that full heal that we picked up. And we're going to use a potion. We're going to stick on a PlayStation Network Cure Berry as well. Just in case, and I'm hoping 7 Rock Tomb 2 PP is going to be enough to see us through Bugsy. There's another Rock Tomb miss. But we have now got through the first Pokemon. A one-shot on the Scyther, that is very nice. A one-shot on the Kakuna as well, and we are through Bugsy in 1456. And here's where it could all go wrong. We have Rival 2 coming up, and this is not going to be fun. This is going to be a very, very difficult rival battle. We're going to set a save state. We're probably going to have to do the grind. But we're going to give it a good try. One shot on the Ghastly, growing to level 18. We get poisoned and we miss. He poisons us again. And Razeleaf didn't knock us out. We are in with a chance here. Rock Tomb hits, we're through first time. How on earth did we manage that? Black Friday's next week, Kanbei. Apologies for the flashing there. I just got very, very excited. It's Black Friday next Friday, I do believe. I cannot believe that. The RNG gods are smiling upon us. But yes, it's Black Friday and next Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving is next Friday. I cannot believe we got through that second rival battle first try. That wasn't part of the script. We were supposed to be there for a good half an hour. Let's go. I did mean Thursday for Thanksgiving. I've got Friday on the brain. Alright, so we're going to say goodbye to the god-awful tackle, and we're going to replace it with Head Butte. And you know what? I don't think we need to harden. We are hard enough as we are. We are rock solid. Yes, there is a script. Oh, don't headbutt the tree. Don't headbutt it the other way either. Goodness me. I'm actually a little bit shaky because of that battle. Which is why my movement's gone to absolute garbage. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be awful. This is making me feel overly confident, though. That's the issue. Because we got through Rival 2 without a reset. So that means we're invincible, right? Gonna put Headbutt up top now. I like a good flinching move. And we're gonna pause the timer to catch our Abra. This is our third and penultimate HM friend of the run. And Abra's going to be helping us out with Teleport. So we'll catch her with our last Great Ball. I said we'll catch her with our last Great Ball. I said we'll catch her with our last Great Ball. No? Try again, shall we? There we go. And we can unpause the timer and make our way into Goldenrod. Smoosh our face against the door a couple of times. And we'll go and grab the bike so that we can do the new Kanto routing as well. Abra really wasn't feeling it. She was feeling a little bit shy today. And who can blame her? It's a Friday after all. A favour? Okay. We remembered Kenya on our way up this time when we're going to base. We're going to face Picnic a Kim with her Vulpix here. We use a water gun on the Kim. Oh, it roared us. That's not what was supposed to happen. Where are we? Get the fish back out. Whitney's probably going to go straight into rollouts. I'm not sure what she's going to do, though. She kind of has a mind of her own. I really don't like Rock Tomb as a move. But we are through Camper Ivan. We're also going to take on the Double Bumhead Fire Duck. We are very much going to have to take our defenses as our advantage here. You can see just how bad our special attack is by the fact that we couldn't one-shot a Magmar with a Stab Water type move. We don't want to get Juggler Owen, thank you very much. We'll grab the Quick Claw mostly for the red battle. And we will find a random Hoothoots because I clipped the grass. A random Spinnerack because I also clipped the grass. We'll go and get ourselves Dig. Now, we cannot learn Dig as a Relicanth, but what we can do is teach that to Paris, along with Sweet Scent. We will also rejig our Pokemon around, so we will put Kenya in third spot. Paris in second, not Paris in second. Abra in second spot, and Paris in final. I always like to keep the HM friends organised because it makes my muscle memory an awful lot better. And that is very, very kind of you to say, Stephen. Thank you so much for that. I totally see it. I can totally see Relicanth being Brock in Pokemon form. There we go. We're not going to take on Alan this time. Instead, we're going to go straight and chat with Floria. And then we shall teleport back, do a heal, and make our way into the gym. On the bike we go once more. And this is a normal type gym, so I can't see too many issues. Though we could potentially get paralysed by this pesky schnabel. Or it could flinch. I am doing very well, thank you, Malik. How are you today? Never apologise for being late. The stream is here for you at your convenience. Double slap barely tickled us there, taking off a whole 2 PP's worth of damage. And she's gone straight into rollout. Which isn't good for us, actually. Oh dear. Alright, let's equip the Quick Claw, see if we can flinch her. I was fully expecting Stomp there. You know what? Mud Slaps. Attract? You scam artist. She's going for a different strategy this time, and I don't like it. Oh, we're going to reset again. Who would have thought that Whitney would be the issue? That was unexpected. Baton Pass. I don't think we've seen that from the Clefairy yet. We'll give it one more go and then we'll get some levels, I think. She has gone into rollout now, though. Oh, and now she goes into Attract. Whitney, you're a bit of a scam artist today. I really hate Attract. Whitney, I wish you nothing but the worst. I think this battle might be unwinnable, you know. Oh, wait, never mind. I lied. Just keep mashing A and hope for the best. Flame Badge in 2306. Now will the run get better? Let's find out. We'll go get the Squirts bottle. Then we'll leave Goldenrod. I don't like this town. It's mean. On our bike we go. We didn't take much damage at all from that gym. We just got very, very unlucky with the Attract. Thing is, if the gender calculations were different in Gen 2, we'd probably run female Pokemon. Just to try and avoid getting attracted by Whitney. Grab the Ether. And we'll make our way into the Pokemon Center in Ecruteak. How do I like my steaks? As far away as possible from me, please. I don't eat steak. Let's do the Kimono Girls. Yawn, no thank you. I don't really want to run status conditions on this one. Probably going to get sand attacked many, many times from this Scumbrion. Or it could make me out to be a liar. It is a very good thing Leafeon doesn't exist. Although if it did, we'd just go and get Hidden Power first. We always have backups. Yawn is not a Generation 2 move. It's one of the 3 moves we have backported onto Relicanth. I could see a universe there where we got Paralysis locked and fainted on that last battle. So yes, Rock Tomb, Yawn, and Earth Power, not Mud Power, are the 3 moves that we have backported. I'm going to say goodbye to Water Gun because it's terrible, and hello to Surf in its place. We'll do a heal, and then we'll go over towards the Lake of Rage. Now we have no reason not to take on Pokemaniac Miller this time around. Because even with our mediocre special attack, Surf is a one-shot. I've considered the Nincada line. It's just a very complicated line to do. Because you've got to factor in both Shedinja and Ninjas. But it's absolutely one I would consider. I'm going to try and do a few Gen 9 backports in the future as well. So we can see how some of these really, really new Pokemon fare in a very, very old setting. Glorf is one I'm going to be doing soon. We've got the Dunsparce, we've got a Bellybolt all made up as well. Nincada isn't a weird experience group, but we're able to do... We've got Clodsire made up, Oddish actually. But we're able to do the experience groups really easily. We've seen that with a few of the other Pokemon. I have no idea if we'd be able to beat it without Wonder Guard. Upping the accuracy of Rock Tomb would be fantastic. I think they might have done that in later gens. Ogerpon shouldn't be that bad, honestly. I've got a vague idea of how to backport Ogerpon. I think the sprite work's going to be the hard part. And we do now have Hidden Power. I did pick up Detect just to sell as well. Thank you, Tom, for the information there. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of Rock Tomb. We don't have anything weak to Rock coming up at the moment. Well, I think Hidden Power Flying is going to be the better choice there. The mask gimmick should be fine. Because you can just do a check of which Pokemon you are and which held item you have and change your type that way. It's definitely feasible. Don't growl at me. You know what, we'll take on Mr. Mime this time. He is a Chad after all. Welcome in, Dad Jokes Kill. How are you today? Oh no, you've taken an engine apart, I hope. I hope that was on purpose. Oh, I was trying to avoid Norman here. Let's reorder our moves to something sensible. Don't swear at me, Slowpoke. And we're going to reunite the married couple today. Get them back on good terms with each other. Derek's been giving Jamie down there the eye again. Oh, why did I do that? Let's teleport back. It's all going wrong. To be fair though, we probably do need the PP for the tower. It's only like a 20-second time loss, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. There's Eradicate to eradicate. See, we're already back where we came from, but the married couple are having issues again. We'll have to take care of this Meowth for their problems, and we'll also take on Mr. Eugene as well. I'd be very interested, actually, to see what move Chuck uses against us. So I could see a universe where he uses Dynamic Punch, but I could also see a universe where he sees Surf as being the stronger move. Alright, what do we want from here? We'll get 4 Supers, and we'll get 11 Super Repels. The lock-on Dynamic Punch is a very likely scenario. Not a scenario I particularly want, but it is likely. But we've got a long way to go until we face Chuck. I wouldn't mind lock-on Hypnosis. Because Hypnosis will still have that chance to miss. Mind Reader lock-on Potato Potato. They're all the same, really, aren't they? Let's give it a whirl against this poly whirl. Couple of shots to knock it out. We're almost at the tippy top of the lighthouse already. Just this one sailor left to go and we'll beat him in earnest. This is a good litmus test to see how Hidden Power will do. And not terribly, actually. Grab the super repel and we'll have a little chance with Jazz. He wants us to run some medication for her. We'll consider it, we'll see how we feel. In the meantime, we'll dig out of there, we'll teleport back to Critique. We've put off Rival 3 for long enough now. Yeah, they absolutely should have hired Jasmine as their new boss. She'd have got them taking over the world. Magikarp and Sunkern, I am so sorry about that. Although I do like Sunkern, it's adorable. It's not good, but it's adorable. Right, so we are on a clock because of that pesky Haunter. One shot on the Magnemite though. Almost, but not quite a one shot on the Bayleaf. There we go, through Rival 3. A little bit of a janky way, but we did get through. We'll release the beasts. We'll dig ourselves out of here. We'll do a cheeky little heal, and then we'll take on our 4th gym together. Hoping to get a time of under 35 minutes for the 4th gym. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll start off with a 5 Pokemon trainer with the Ghastly line. So we can use Surf against all these Ghastly, that is absolutely fine. Absolutely not to take down. Hidden Power Flying might actually be our best move for this gym, you know. I believe it did have Rock Head. Maybe from Gen 4, though. Not 100% sure which gen it came in. Gen 3 onwards. Thank you, Luke. Right. Which berry should we use? We'll use the Mince Berry, shall we? Welcome in, Ichigoats. How are you today? Going to try Surf against the Ghastly, that's absolutely fine. Once it comes out and we will Hidden Power. That's a one-shot, that is a good sign for the Gengar. Although we don't outspeed. We have now used our Mint Berry, which means we're going to be Bitter Berry only for Chuck. But we do get the Fog Badge in 34-33. Let's get out of there now, shall we? We'll skedaddle and make our way over towards Cianwood City. Stick on a Repel. We do also need to teach Strength. Teach that to our Psyduck. Then we'll cross the open seas. I have no interest in ROM hacks like that, unfortunately. It's not my kind of jam. Not really a big ROM hack player, I say as I'm playing a hacked ROM. I like very much the vanilla Crystal experience. And because I do so many challenge runs, I really don't want to mess up my muscle memory. Probably should have put the Quick Claw back on for this, but you live and learn. I like raspberry and strawberry jam, but apricot's my favourite. I am a sucker for an apricot jam tart. Oh yeah, Let's Go Johto would be fantastic. Yes, give me more Let's Go. I love Let's Go. If you want to see some Let's Go, I believe that the wonderful Kim's Mad World is doing a mahoosive stream tomorrow over at twitch.tv/Kim's Mad World. You should totally go and give her a follow and check her out tomorrow. In the meantime, though, we'll forget to put the berry on for Chuck. We'll see how this treats us. Didn't need the berry. Let's go. 36-38. Sorry, Mrs. Chuck. I think I might have upset your husband. Yeah, we just defeat him with a fish. Oh yeah, I do swear when I'm live on Twitch. I swear an awful hecking lot. Well, thank you for popping up by, Ichigo. That is very kind of you. It has been a much more solid run than I've been expecting, I've got to be honest. I was really expecting a lot of issues on this run. Yes, on my Twitter there are outtakes, which contain a lot of swearing. I will be honest, as soon as stream ends or if I'm on a break, it's effing this and effing that. Oh, I've never had rhubarb jam. In fact, I don't think I've ever eaten rhubarb. Is it people say they have rhubarb and custard together? Or am I making that up? You also have to remember that I'm as stubborn as a mule, and if people try and push me to play something, my brain goes, absolutely not. I will not be doing that. You enjoy your BRB, Luke? See, I love a good apple crumble. Rhubarb's some kind of fruity thing. Kumbe, did you perchance watch the Generation game when you were younger? Because custody came up an awful lot of times on the Generation game. It was just an excuse to dump custard all over somebody. It was before your time. That was in the 90s. It's a vegetable. A cuddly toy. Like me, I'm a cuddly toy. Oh, I loved Get Your Own Back with Dave Benson Phillips. Although I am certain that they got into trouble once. Because they accidentally burnt a child's teddy bear on Get Your Own Back. I don't know if that's nonsense and it's just an urban legend. But it's somewhere in the memory banks that they completely destroyed a kid's teddy bear. I do remember bogeys. Have a lovely time at work, Hayden. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a great, great Friday. You know me, Oddish. I know where the light is. They burnt a child. Yes, they did. They just incinerated little old child name here. I can't think of a children's name from the 90s. Little old Rebecca. Dave's daughter, I'll have you know. Little old Annie, Dave's granddaughter. I don't play scary games, I'm too much of a wuss. I'm an absolute wimp when it comes to anything scary. Yes, Minecraft is scary enough for me. I was playing Minecraft in Discord with Kim the other day, and I screamed so loud because I was in a mushroom island, but there was an abandoned mine shaft, and a bunch... There's a kaboom. The earth-shattering kaboom. A bunch of cave spiders started nibbling on my face. I screamed. Thank you for the kaboom, the earth-shattering kaboom. We are just going to use a couple of safety potions, also because I want to clear the bag a little bit. Move those supers up top. Running shuttle solo is a little bit scary. Thank you for the kaboom. Makes my life easier. And we get to Whirlpool, a move we'll never teach to any of our challenge Pokemon. We'll leave there. We'll do a cheeky little heal. And we'll go in to gym number 5. Oh no, our already abysmal speed has dropped. Oh, we ranged there, probably on the pile of swine. Yep, crit'll do it. We'll just headbutt this dugong into next week. There we go. Bit of a sloppy price. Oh, don't ever use that phrasing again. But we get through in 42-44. Right, let us now have a cough. Apologies about that. Let's do our sweeper jokes before taking on Jazz, shall we? Get the PP up there. Grab the rare candy from here. I loved Ready Steady Cook. Didn't they bring that back with Rylan, what's his face, a couple of years ago? I'm going to get Sprout Tower done out of the way now because otherwise I'll forget it. Can't Cook, Won't Cook was interesting. Kind of feel like if I was 10 years older, I'd have been on that show. Because I cannot cook to save my life. Although I can make a very nice cake. And just a reminder, after the Jasmine Battle, we'll take our first little break of the run. I think I'm going to need to do a hydrate on that break because my cough is coming back a little bit. Oh, it was a range there on the Hoot Toots, but we just about made it through. No, wrong Pokemon. What on earth am I doing? Let's move over to Azalea Town now. Do we still have a repel on? Yes, we do. That was a right brain fart and a half, wasn't it? Grab the King's Rock. Grab TM18. Dig our way out of there, and we'll do the rest after the break, because I do need to reset the day. So in the meantime, we will go over to the lighthouse. We do need to heal after chatting with Jazz. Goodness me, my movement's gone terrible all of a sudden. Welcome in, Sean. How are you today? Relicanth done... Excuse me, Relicanth has done very well so far. Absolutely taking a break after this battle. Let's hope that Jasmine doesn't screw me over. Oh, that's a rare opportunity to see a sunny day from Steelix. Earth Power, yes please, goodbye Mudslap. And we have defeated Jasmine in a time of 46-41. Right, we'll fly over to Goldenrod City, and then we'll take a very, very quick break. So pausing the timer at 46:54. I will be doing a quick hydrate. I'll also change the clock so that we can get return, and we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time. And we are back. Thank you so much for your patience there. Feeling a little bit more refreshed. I am just going to do another cheeky little drink to make sure that I don't cough up a gut again. Honestly, I think a Relicanth tattoo would look really good. I do want to get some more tattoos next year. That is the plan. We have unpause the timer and we're going to go straight down this way and get a random Hootoots because we're not wearing a rappel. grab the rare candy, grab the chicken nuggets, and we will teleport back to Goldenrod, do our shopping, and then it's time to take on everyone's favourite part of the game, the radio tower. Well, apparently the day didn't change. I did change it, honest. Let's check the poker gear. It's saying it's Monday, it lies. There we go. But we want it to be Sunday, don't we? Not Monday. There we go. She's back. She was just in hiding for a bit. So we'll grab return, and now we'll sell a bunch of stuff we don't need. We'll start off with the charcoal. Can sell the 3 nuggets. Sell that mushroom, it's just taking up inventory space. Don't need these 2 berries at this point. We're fussing over 10 HP, then we have problems. Right, we don't have hands. Gonna keep Icy Wind just in case. Keep Rain Dance. Do we learn Iron Tail? Yes, we don't. Yes, we don't. Goodness me. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't want anyone to fall in love with a fish. And we're rich and we're going to be poor in a second. 6 of you. And 2 of you. Thank you very much. I did buy 1 too many protein because I forgot we had one in the bag. Sorry, mate, this was a mistake. There we go. Right, let's leave. And let's take on Radio Tower, shall we? We did slack off a couple of months ago. It was a really fun run. I have no idea what music's playing, I've got to be honest. I have completely different music. I'm currently listening to the Basement Jacks, if anyone's interested. Yes, without abilities, it does very much have everything going for it. I have to do something to keep my energy up, and the way I keep my energy up is through music. Vast Pony Canyon, I like that track. I used to listen along with the music that was playing, but after about 10 streams, you kind of get a little bit fed up with hearing Pokemon music over and over again. Especially because I have to listen to it on every edit as well. But unfortunately, I cannot play licensed music on YouTube, otherwise we'd have a huge plethora of things. I have to listen to music in order to be able to focus. I'm one of those people, I always need something playing in the background. Otherwise my mind wanders. Very lucky there not to get status conditioned by the Porygon. The VOD is always up if you do want to watch the... What Pokemon was it? It's the Slacking Run. We did start off as a Slack Off, as we always do on this channel. Well, we don't always start off as a Slack Off. We always start with the lowest form. Alright, so let's use Neither on Earth Power. And take on the Executive at the tippy top of the tower. I've been having a Pokemon break. I'm only really playing Pokemon at the moment on stream with you lovely people. And Gen 2 really is an entity in and of itself, isn't it? Only 4 more levels now until we get Ancient Power. Probably going to be our best move for the rest of this run. And we're a third of the way through this pesky Radio Tower section. Gonna take a PP heal, I think, here. We're so mature, aren't we, laughing at PP Hill? You know, it's very important to heal your PP. Keep it in good condition. I'm probably going to get rid of Headbutt in favour of Ancient Power. I'm not even sure we're going to run Return on this run. Right, it's time for the fourth rival battle. I'm very shocked we're at Rival 4 in under an hour, I've got to be honest. Right, what are we doing? Let's headbutt this thing. Can use Earth Power against the Magnemite. Hidden Power against the Meganium. Didn't get poisoned. Fantastic RNG luck so far. Earth Power against the pesky Haunter. And finally, we will headbutt the Sneasel Pleasel. Rival 4 proving to be about as problematic as we'd expect. Let's now do the second part of Radio Tower. Gonna put a headbutt in top spot now. Starts draining some of its power points. I do just need to pause the timer very quickly. Kitty. That's not a nice thing to do. Come on. Apologies about that. The cat is having a bit of a coughing fit. Alright, let's carry on. I have asked for somebody to help with the cat. Hopefully he'll be okay in a moment or two. I will keep you updated on the cat as we go on. I've completely messed this up. A little bit worried about the cat, honestly. Hoping it's just a hairball. Yeah, I'm really hoping it is just a furball. Hasn't done one for a few days. I just heard a cough out the corner of the other corner of the room. I looked over and the cat was doing a little bit of a coughing fit. It woke himself up. He's been good as gold the last few streams. He's just sat on the chair behind me, observing the Pokemon. I also know he's missing you, Kim. He wants more dreamies off you. I love cats. One of my very good friends got him 3 different types of dreamies yesterday. He was in his element. I'm going to pick up the Scamulet coin just in case we decide to run Ice Beam. We don't have the best special attack in the world, but it might come in handy for the red fight. Get a freeze off on that pesky Venusaur. We'll have a little chat with the director. Dig our way out. And we'll cycle back to the radio tower. Time for the Team Rocket's Fortress with his Golbat. Hopefully we won't get confused here. Got hidden power for the Vileplume. It's not a one-shot, oh dear. I have no idea what our final time is going to be. I can see a universe where we get like a 140, I can see a universe where we get a 250. Ancient's power, yes please, goodbye headbutt. Alright, so we're not getting sub 1 hour Claire this time, but we could possibly get about a 104, 105. First things first, we'll get the pink bow, not that we're probably going to use it. Can't teach Sunny Day, no point in getting that. Got the radio card, so we can do the Kanto section properly. Give the Scamulet coin, and we'll do the PP up in a moment. Nah, no need for the soft sand. For the extra 10% boost it gives us, it's not worth it for the 3 battles. If it was sort of in the route that we were taking, a little bit like the Nevermetal Ice is, I would consider the soft sand. But those 3 battles just really does not make it worth it. The Nevermetal Ice is literally just a couple of seconds as a diversion. Welcome in, Dan. I hope you're having a lovely time training. It's going better than I thought. Although I do have a slight problem, actually, with the damage overlay. For some reason it's broken, and I can't quite put my finger on what I've done to break it. Do a cheeky little heal here. We're going to sell that protein because we have no need for it. Yes, Earth Power is in the move, Jason. It's not working with standard Pokemon either. So, even when we just had Tackle and Harden, it wasn't working for some reason. All very confusing. I'm sure we'll get it fixed at some point. When I checked the F12 console log, it was something to do with the item boosts not working, which is very strange because the item boosts haven't changed. Alright, it's time for Cool Trainer Mike. He is going to be the litmus test for the Claire battle. Oh dear. That's not good. So we'll heal up, and then... I don't even think Icy Wind is going to be good enough, you know. Don't think we need Earth Power between now and when we get Earthquake, though. So let's get rid of Earth Power for Icy Wind, just in case. We'll see how we get on. So it's a one-shot on the Dratini. No, it's not even a one-shot on the Dragonair. Oh dear. Alright, so this could be a bit of a tricky Claire battle, you know. Let's see how we get on. Could be a few resets. Kind of hoping for an Omni Boost there. I think if we get an Omni Boost, we could be in for a bit of a better time, maybe, question mark. I'd rather have an Omni Boost over a crit, you know. Although we're not paralysed for the Kingdra, this is better. No, we need the Omni Boost. Can't really see any better way out of this battle, I've got to be honest. There we go, we've got an Omni Boost. A double Omni Boost. Right. We got some luck. And we didn't use the Paralyzed Cure Berry. Hallelujah. That was very, very clutch. I'm taking the Paralyzed Cure Berry off now, though. Just because I don't want to waste it before Lance. We have had some phenomenal luck this run. It's made up for all those runs where we've had some duff luck. Just helping you remember to teach the HM friends the HM moves. And let's get our badge time. Yes, Relicanth was oozing some secret potion. 105.17 for the Rising badge. We are really rising through the ranks here. Still on par for a very good time. Nothing groundbreaking, but definitely a good time. So let's now make our way towards the Pokémon League in just over an hour. Nothing to complain about with this Pokémon. I have worries about the Lance battle and the Bruno battle. The Bruno? Yes. Bruno, Chuck? Bruno. One or the other. I have worries about both of those, but the rest should be okay. Didn't mean to battle him, actually, because we don't have the ground type move. I was half considering deleting Sir, but I think because of all those 4 times weak Pokemon, we might as well keep it on the learn set, because a lot of those 4 times weak Pokemon have really bad special defense as well. Wrong move. Let's take the heal here. Always get caught by Cool Trainer Joyce. Never rejoicing when that happens either. You scam artist, Kingler. Just 2 more trainers until we enter Victory Road. Fortunately, Parasect is 4 times weak to flying. Getting a lot of nice critical hits this time. Welcome in, I hope work goes very well for you today. Grab the Max Elixir. Now we want a Super Repel here. Grab the HP up. And we do actually learn Earthquake, and we're going to teach that straight away. I'm going to say goodbye to Icy Wind. Even though it's 4 times super effective against Lance's Dragons, it's not going to be a one-shot. The Rockfish is doing a lot better than I expected, I've got to be honest. Not the best, but by no means the worst. Nice critical hits on the Meganium there. Got Earthquake for the Haunter. Might as well continue with Earthquake on the Kadabra. And we'll just chuck a rock at the Golbat, shall we? There we go. Arrival 5 all completed. So we'll do a heal whether we need it or not. No, he's very much better than his rock friends. And we will say thank you to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, merci to Paris, and the biggest thank you of all to all of you HM friends with the green names in the chat. We'll get our full restores. We'll save before the league. And we'll take a look at our stats. We are level 48 with 175 HP. We're holding the King's Rock with Hidden Power Flying, Ancient's Power, Earthquake, and Surf. We've got 124 in attack, 158 in defense. Just 80 in special attack, only 99 in special defense, and only 88 in speed. And our first trainer we're going up against is Will. One shot on the Xatu. We use Hidden Power against the Executor, and a critical hit helps there. Just going to chip away at this Slowbro. Throw a rock at the Xatu. And we'll throw a rock at the Jinx. First time for Will, growing up to level 49. In a 111-18. Up next is Koga. He's going to lead with Ariados, and that is weak to rock. So we'll throw a rock at it. Oh, no, we won't. We'll use hidden power. Just trying to fish out an Omni boost there. So I've got a feeling that this Crobat's going to outspeed us. Which it does, but Ancient Power hits. Yes, that is very true about Ancient Power. Or any stat boosting move, actually. If you knock out, then unfortunately you don't get the stat boosts. That was Koga defeated first try. Bit of a sloppy battle, but it doesn't really matter as long as we defeat. Now here's a tricky-ish battle. It's Bruno time. Can get rid of the Hitmontop easily. We outspeed the Hitmonlee and we one-shot. We are going to take some damage though from Hitmonchan because of Mach Punch. Here comes the Machamp. Hidden Power takes off half, and he flinched because of the King's Rock. Goodness me. What is this luck? I feel really bad because this is not an accurate reflection of Relicanth. This is Relicanth with the best RNG luck in the world. Oh, we are paralysed though now. She didn't curse. I think we've discovered how Secret Potion is made. It is Relicanth scales. I do want to assure you there's no funny business going on here. I've not modified the ROM apart from to put Relicanth in. I do just actually want to use another ether here. So we're not going to count that as a reset because we didn't faint. Okay. This is 4 times. Oh dear. Right, okay. Oh, we didn't flinch. That was clutch. 115.22. Alright. Never punished in this run. Watch as it all goes wrong for red. We're going to pause the timer at 1:15:38. I'm going to take a very quick couple of minute break and check on the cat. I will give you an update in just a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience there. It was just a hairball on the cat. So I'll clean that up and I am ready to go. It's been a phenomenal run so far. Definitely not an accurate representation of Relicanth's time or Relicanth's abilities, but it just shows RNG can make or break a run. As the ever-wisdomous Kim's Mad World said in my ear during that very quick break, RNG can change everything in these runs. So we're going to retrieve the HM friends now, so it's welcome back to Kenya, to Abra, to Psyduck, and to Paris. And of course, welcome back to all you lovely green names in the chat. So we're going to fly over to Ekrasik City, we'll grab the final 2 rare candies of Johto, and then we'll make our way into Kanto. Oh dear, I'm not wearing a rappel. So let's stick on a max rappel, let's shove them up to the top now. Grab the rare candy, dig out of here, then it's off to Olivine. Oh, don't jinx it. You never know what could happen at red. We do have Earthquake Force Surge though, which is good. I can't really see Erica being too much of an issue either. There are two to watch in Kanto. Helps if you go in the right room, Squidge. There we go. Erica's been an issue once. I'm just getting a bit cocky there, seeing how much Ancient Power would do against the Machop. Not enough is the answer. I can't remember who it was, but it was another 4 times week to grass run that we did. And she beat us up. I took a reset. I think I got sleep powdered from the Tangler and it all went wrong afterwards. And of course, the first thing we do in Kanto is the last thing we do in Johto. We get another rare candy, this time from the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. I think it was later than Corsola, because honestly I don't remember much about that first Corsola run. It's been so long now. Gregory is defeated, let's take on Surge. I'm hoping this is going to be as simple as 5 Earthquakes to knock him out. Technically, the first thing I do in Kanto is open up the menu, if we're getting really specific. But the first bit of progression we do in Kanto is grab the rare candy. That doesn't roll off the tongue. Where on earth am I going? Let's take a trip to Saffron, that sounds like a good idea. We shall grab the lefties from the bin. Yes, Electrode is very, very fast. We do only have base 55 speed, which isn't particularly nippy. And next time I menu, I will add that extra PP up onto Ancient Power. Joe and Zoe are defeated. It's a better name for twins than Anne and Anne. Tanya's down. How about Michelle? At the moment, I can tell you we have in our speed 21,263 stat experience. So we can still technically use a single... No, we can't. It's just ticked over. We can't use a calcium anymore. Now, we can use 2 carbos, 2 iron, and 2 HP up. Nice one shot on the Tangler. That was the dangerous Pokemon of this battle. And that's Erica done in a 120.57. We might come back to Celadon later. I've not quite decided if I want to buy some vitamins. But for now, we're absolutely making our way over towards Fuchsia City. We'll defeat Bob. And let's now take on Janine. I really hope we're quicker than her Probats here. Which we are, so we can throw a rock at it. We've got Earthquake for the Wheezing. Use an Ancient Power on this Wheezing. We did get Toxics, but that's absolutely fine. Because her last 2 Pokemon are weak to Rock. We do need to menu anyway. So that's Janine done in 122.02. Yes, very poor Janine. She's never been the greatest, has she? So we'll use a full restore there. We're also going to use a PP up on Ancient Power. Yes, she is very much the beneficiary of nepotism. Welcome in, Rumus. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm not losing my mind with Relicanth anywhere near as much as I thought I would. You just walked 4 miles? Goodness me. Really hope it wasn't uphill both ways. Oh, this time is not a fair reflection of Relicanth's abilities. It really isn't. How many badges? Some. 11, I think. And we'll chat with the manager of the power plant. Send our condolences to Dave, who did get zap cannoned. I saw you were playing Infinite Fusion the other day. Why would you just direct Baton Pass? I do like a randomizer, not for a challenge run, but just in general. Bit of a dirty Sabrina battle, but we got through. Don't actually need a max repel there. What on earth am I doing? What am I doing? I'm using a full restore. That's what I'm doing. You know what? Let's use a max elixir. Yes, we have abysmal special attack. Now I must remember to pick up the machine part after I've defeated Misty. That's something I've been a little bit lax with lately. Yes, Alakazam did pull a Wimpod on us. Wimpod would be really interesting actually to run. Because we wouldn't have Wimp out. There goes Lass Ellen. And up next is Schoolboy Joe. My very good friends Kate and Abby used to do shiny hunting. It is Joe for Joe. Used to do shiny hunting over on Twitch. And I remember they had Wimpod Wednesdays, and poor Abby, she soft reset over 2 Wimpod because she wasn't paying enough attention. And no thank you to Double Edge. Lance doesn't cry, he just schemes for revenge. Crying would imply he feels emotion. We all know he doesn't. Am I tired? Knackered, Pat. Absolutely knackered. He feels one emotion and it's flying, not dragon. He wants to feel dragon. Don't take that out of context, please. But all he can feel is flying. He claims to be dragon, but he's just flying in this gen. Oh no, we got outsped by Starmie. Omni boost is nice. And we've defeated Misty. Again, a very sloppy gym battle, but I'm not going to complain. Very much saved by the Omni boost. Now, there are a few bits we need to remember in this part of Kanto. No head smash in this one. Head smash is a much later gen move. And because I already put Earth Power in instead of Mud Sport, I didn't want to have too many broken-ish moves. Yes, so the learn set is very much based on the Gen 3 learn set, with a couple of chops and changes. And those chops and changes being Earth Power. Because that is a shooter move in Generation 4. I do like Relicanth as well. I don't really see why we're focusing so much on Head Smash. I decided not to put it in the backport. You are free to do your own backport with Head Smash. I'd be very interested to see how it is. Like, legitimately very interested to see how Head Smash would do. So I think it would murder even more than this little silly fish has been doing. That is the trouble with not having Rockhead. Oh goodness, I don't like 5 PP moves. For the first time in a very long time, we've used all 4 of our ethers we pick up. For some reason, I forgot that we actually had a battle plane here. I was just going to start trying to walk away. Just throw a rock at Rapidash to finish it off. Goodbye, Blaine. Volcano Badge acquired in 1:30:55. Let's go over to Viridian City. We'll heal up our Pokemon. And then we'll take on Blue, shall we? I think that sounds like a good idea if we can get there. Oh, for goodness sake. Back into the Pokemon Center we go. We've got to deposit our Pokemon for this. This really is an issue when you have a rock type against blue. Doesn't happen too often, but he can whirlwind you. So for the second time, let's take on blue. That doesn't count as a reset because we didn't faint. It's just a quirk of the AI there. Nice 2 shots on the Executor, the biggest threat we'd probably face. Well, the Salakazam is giving us a run for the money as well. Critical hit there. This is 4 times super effective against Rhydon. Reflex has faded and we do have a pair of Ancient Power. Although this could be tricky. Hydro Pump missed, but Extreme Speed's going to knock out. Or Flamethrower. Delete is applicable. Whirlwind failed, as we'd expect. Oh, that is a very good question. What do potions taste like? Probably very foul. And here the RNG has turned away from us. It had to happen at some point. Surf here. I hope you have a lovely time at work. John, thank you for popping in. There we go, through blue now. Earth Badge in 134.28. That means there's only one more battle left to go. We will heal here because we've got to go into the PMC. See, I think the rare candy's just like one of those alcohol-filled sweets. Just full of brandy or something. Welcome in, Kyle. Never apologise for being late. You have caught us just in time for the red battle with Relicanth. I'd never heard of the name Hilbert until Black and White, but I really do like the name. Oh, I remember those sweets that were good for... Supposedly. Let's put a supposedly in giant neon letters in front of it, good for your teeth. My movement has been awful today. My hands are not warmed up. It's freezing today. They probably went the same way as Ribena Toothkind and got rid of because they weren't really the most accurate advertising, were they? Ten rare candies is what we like to see at this point. Where's that Quick Claw? Not on Paris, goodness sake. Alright, it's red time. Let's see how we get on. We don't outspeed Pikachu, and we never will. So we're going to have to do the Charm Shuffle, unfortunately. You're not wrong there about how Paris acts in the wild. I really wasn't expecting Espeon second. Right, let's use our first 3 rare candies, get up to level 63, and see how we get on this time. Knowing that we have Espeon second means I'm much happier using Earthquake against Pikachu. We don't want to learn Hydro Pump. I thought Venusaur would be second as well. That would have made sense, wouldn't it? You know what, I've got an idea. It's a silly idea, but it is an idea. I'm going to try and get an Omni Boost off the Pikachu. There's one Omni Boost. Double Omni Boost. We're through Snorlax. We're through Blastoise. And we're through Zard. 138.55. Goodness me. That was a lot better than I thought it would be. I genuinely thought we were going over 2 hours with this one. Let's get the leaderboard all generated up, shall we? That will just take a quick second to do. I am very, very amazed by that. That was a more than respectable time. We had a lot of luck throughout this run, though. I don't think it's an accurate reflection of what would be fair on the leaderboard. But it is Relicanth's run. And Relicanth had the RNG gods smiling upon him in this one. We saw it right from the very start, didn't we? All the way back at Rival 2, we got through that with 0 resets, and I had a very good feeling about the run from there. We are just waiting for this leaderboard to generate up, though. It does take a quick second with the number of runs we've got. And it is going to be going on our Backport leaderboard. Welcome in, Saints Ricardo Milos. I am doing a lot better than I was a couple of weeks ago, thank you. Alright, on the Backport leaderboard, we have made it into 11th place. Which we cannot complain about at all. And we shall also have a little look and see where that puts us on the full leaderboard. I can tell you, we are in, on the full leaderboard, a very, very nice 69th place. Staraptor, not going to be for a while. I've got to get all the sprite work made up for it, but it is on my list. I can assure you that Staraptor will be coming, but 69th place is very, very, very nice, isn't it? With that, there's only one more thing left to do. We're going to first of all teleport back. Let's head into Violet City. We'll attach the mail to Kenya, as we always do. And Kenya, thank you so much for your help over the last couple of hours. We wouldn't have been able to do it without you. But you've got to go home. We'll get the Nightmare TM. That is not what we had in this run, though. We'll teleport back to Violet City. We'll save in front of Nurse Joy. And I will say thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. I do want to say an extra special thank you to the wonderful Gamer's Tale for the 199 super chat. That was very kind of you. I'm going to take the weekend off. I will be back on Monday with another stream. Maybe a backport, maybe a redo, maybe an original run. I've not quite decided yet. But thank you all so much for popping in. And I'll see you all very, very soon.